Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First tutorial for the new year. Today I would like to share with you all my everyday winter makeup routine. This is a before the glow up, so without further ado, let's just get straight into the tutorial. So skin prep is essential and a major key to how your makeup turns out when you're done with it. So first off, I am prepping up my lips using my lip balm there from Palmer's, and with a very clean, freshly washed face, I'm going to go in now with this hyaluronic face oil. I've been using it since October and I actually really love it. Hyaluronic oil is great for like firming and plumping the skin, and I feel like this oil actually helps with the radiance of how radiant my skin looks. So yes, I like to use it on a freshly washed face with no product on my face, and after I've let that oil soak in, now I'm going to go into my embryo lace, and I like to mix that in with my Topaz liquid highlighter. If you've been watching my videos for any period of time, you already know that I love these two products and I use them religiously. The embryo lace will also serve me not just as a moisturizer but as a primer, and I'm very generous with the amount I use, and I just really work that product into my skin with my hands, and again I leave it in and let my skin soak it up. Once my skin has soaked up that mixture, now I'm going to go in with this BADESCU spray I've been using for about 2 months now. And again, I love this and I feel like it really helps again with the overall radiance of my skin. If you're like me and you suffer hyperpigmentation or dark spots or acne scarring, then you know the importance of having to color correct before your foundation. Doing this step just helps to get rid of like the spots, dark spots peeking through once you have the foundation on. So I'm just working this corrector all over the areas of my face where I've got really dark spots and that I want to brighten up, so that once I work my foundation on top of it, you know, it looks seamless. You can blend out with your sponge, a brush, or your fingers. So now I'm going to work my foundation, and I've been loving a mixture of these two foundations. One of them is luminous, the other one is a matte, and mixing them just give me sort of like a demi matte finish, which I absolutely love. One of them I find to be too dark for me to use over the winter period, so I just mix them both together and it works really great. And as always, I'm using my trusty Beauty Blender sponge. Once I have waxed that foundation all over my face, I'm going to go in now with my concealers. Now I know I look a bit reddy, orangey sort of, but don't worry. Once I'm done blending out all of my makeup, it's going to look absolutely seamless. So now I'm working the NYX concealer first onto my highlight areas, you know, under the eyes, bridge of the nose, chin, the usual places. And because I want an extra brightness, I'm going to use the Maybelline to give me that bit of extra brightness under the eyes, just to sort of wake me up a bit more. So again, you know, going back in with my sponge, I am going to blend all of that out. And as always, I flip my sponge back to the end I used to blend out my foundation, just to blend off the edges of the highlight into my foundation. So once all of that is done, I'm going to set my highlight concealers, and I'm going to use this NYC powder. I picked this up from Boots. You can find it at any of the like beauty shops, Boots, Superdrugs, and it's like less than £5. I got this a couple of years ago and I love to use it on an everyday basis. It works really great. For me, I have got no problems with it. I know a lot of dark skinned people might want to stay away from it because it's translucent, but it's a really great powder. And now for the rest of my face, I am going to blend in my black opal dark finishing deluxe powder thing with my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just pressing that powder into my skin as I always do. You want to press in. Swirling around will just move around your foundation, and again, if you suffer from like dark spots, you're just going to move product around and then your spots are visible again. So you want to press your product into your skin so that everything locks in and stays in place. I like to work that powder all over my eyes as well, just to set the concealer, and I run it lightly under my eyes just to tone down my highlight a tiny bit, especially when I feel like it's too bright. Right, so we're nearly done with the base makeup. Next step is working the bronzer. On an everyday basis, I do not do the whole contouring thing, so I just work my bronzer through my cheekbones, across the forehead and along the jawline. I use this to add a bit of warmth back to my complexion, so it serves me as a bronzer slash contour slash everything else. I also use that to contour my nose as well, so I work the bronzer down the length of my nose and through the front part of the crease of my eye as well. So once I have worked this bronzer all through the areas that I want to work it, I'm going to now go in and do my eyebrows. I am going to leave a link for my eyebrow tutorial across the screen. nothing has really changed, so I didn't feel a need to show that. So picking up that bronzer again, I felt like I wanted to just work that through the crease of my eye properly, and I'm just using a blending brush. And for my lashes, I've been wearing this pair of Wispies that I picked up from the beauty supply shop. It works really great and I really like it. It's really durable. I've worn it multiple times and I've got no problems with it. So now for the glow up. We all love a good glow, don't we? So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit, and I just used all 3 shades, run my brush through and just doused my face in highlighter. So now man's glowing in it. Yep. Right, I'm a sucker for blush. Today I opted for a sleek blush, and I'm just going to work that through my cheeks because I just love blush. I never really used to love blushes, but now I can't get enough. Okay, and my other favorite part of doing my makeup, setting spray. Very important that you set your makeup. This helps me take off the powdery, cakey feeling of the makeup and just make it look more skin-like. So for my lippy today, I opted for a mixture of Salem from LimeCrime and Shroom, and I just blended both colors together for a sort of nudie, natural looking type-ish lip color, and blend it out with my fingers for a nice pouty finish. Okay guys, here we have it, my everyday winter makeup routine. This is how I've been wearing my makeup all through the winter season. This is me on an everyday basis when I decide to wear makeup. Now I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you was able to take something away from it. Otherwise, found it entertaining. If it's your first time on my channel, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button before you leave. And not just the subscribe button, but also be sure to hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for tuning into this video today. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until then, as I always say, be good, stay safe, take care of yourself, folks, and I'll catch you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!